Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we will be going to make cookies at Easter Cookies Decoration Workshop. But first we need to pack some stuff in my bag. And now I will just open the door and go in the car. Okay, bye guys. We're just going there in the car. I'm on my way. I will start by rolling up the dough. And then putting the cookie cutter on the dough. And I picked two of them. A rabbit's head and a rabbit's foot. I rolled up the dough again, and then I put a paper, an egg, and then I just cut it out and put it on the tray, and then remove the paper. And then I made again a big F and a small F and a T for my name. I also made two more, but different letters for my siblings. I made J and A as well for my siblings. And now I'm just trying to find every single letter of my name. I only found A, F, and I. Here's the tray before we put it in the oven. I made two of them on the tray. And while it was in the oven, I was just seeing which type of sprinkles I would want and which kind of food dye I would like and the frosting. I picked many types of sprinkles. I picked many. I really wanted them all, but I didn't pick all of them. I just picked a couple. And here, when they got out of the oven, I made the F and the T and the bigger F, the J and the A. And now I'm just mixing up some cream and putting some food dye inside and some water so I can make the frosting. I made the color blue, but I shared it with other people. And now I'm just putting all of my cookies on my plate one by one. And the first one I started with was a big egg in the middle. And then after I made the frosting, I took a cup and a plastic bag and put the plastic bag inside the cup. Then I put the frosting inside of the plastic bag, and then I just closed it from the top and cut a piece of the bottom. And the first color I started with was blue. I just did a squiggly line and just went around, but I didn't make it all blue. I just made a part of it blue. And now I did the color red, but it's not really red. It's kind of like a light red. Then I used really light purple at like the bottom, and I did it as well as at the top. I think I used red again at the top. And I used blue again all the way at the bottom, under the purple. And then I used green, and then I used pink. Here is how it looked like. It was different colors, and it worked really good. And now I'm doing the rabbit's foot. At first, I used pink, then blue, then purple, then beige. I just made it like a print of its foot. And then I added some sprinkles. And then I added like this silver sprinkle. It was my favorite. Then I added this gold one. Then I did the rabbit's head. I first started with pink for the ears. Then beige for the rest of it. Then I added black for 2 eyes and 1 mouth. I kept laughing uncontrollably of the smile. It was really funny. And I added some sprinkles on the ear and then on all of it. So then I started with the F. I started with blue, then the purple, then pink, and then red. Then I added like these red sprinkles. And then I started with J for my sibling. I used purple. And then I added some sprinkles on it, the silver sprinkles. Then I added this unicorn horn sprinkle. I like this one. And I put the same one on my letter, F. Then I just added some more sprinkles for the F and for the rabbit. And then I started with T. I used blue for the T. Then I added some sprinkles on it and more sprinkles. And then I started with the little F, with the yellow, and then blue sprinkles. And then I did the A for another one on my sibling. And I put some sprinkles on it. And then I just added a lot more sprinkles and even more sprinkles. Just added the unicorn horn for like almost everything. And I added even more sprinkles. And now I was doing the cupcake with pink. And then I made another one with blue. Then I just added some sprinkles on both of them. Then I left it to dry, for the frosting to dry. And now we're gonna be starting with the cake pops. So I put a stick into some melted chocolate and put it into the cake. Then I did the same to the other one with the same chocolate. Then I got like this mold out and I put like sugar inside. Then I just put some powder on my hand so I could do it better. Then the shapes I made were 3 bows and I think a heart and like a square. I put the cake pop inside of the chocolate. Then I put it on the table. Then I added the bow on it. Then I did the same as the other cake pop, but instead I put a different type of chocolate. And then I did the same thing, put it on the table. Then I put another bow and a heart on the side. Some more shapes on it. And then I just started eating from the sugar and I did not even know that I was getting recorded. But here are the 2 cake pops. They look really good. I made 2 of them, a yellow one and a gray one. And then I tried to make with the sugar Lego block, but it didn't really turn out as I thought it would. Then I got a box and put all of my stuff inside and all my cookies inside and the cupcakes inside and the cake pops, and they looked really good. Here are how they look like, and when I got home they tasted really good. See you in another video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.